she's here. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Kuro.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on. Huh. Hello, Kuro. Beautiful.
Hello.
So yeah, I was just catching everyone up that how we were doing some raids off stream, how we were trying to find 8 people and we were in a queue for 40 minutes, even Daunted's here, talking about how we just couldn't find one. So in the end we decided to do all of the content unsynced, which means that when Soko plays with us and joins with us, he is at max level, even though the content is meant for level 50 characters.
Yes.
So he makes up for the two people that we were missing.
Yes. He's the healer,
And
tank, and damage at the same time.
He's a healer and damage at the same time. I was just saying to everyone that I think what I like most about the runs that we did last night off stream is that even though we did have Soko there, and even though like myself and Phoenix are like over level 60 as well, and we have additional abilities, and even you're getting some of those additional abilities. Yeah. You're getting some of those additional abilities as well. Even though like we're like quote unquote over level, because we're still missing people, like the content is still like we still have to like respect a lot of the mechanics, and we still have to work together as a team. It isn't just like Soko jumps in and just like one shots everything.
For the coils,
Yeah. For Ifrit, that was the case.
Yeah, for Ifrit, yeah. For Ifrit, we just died, and then Soko did the rest.
Yeah. For Ifrit, that was the case. But when it came to the coils, it is a lot more difficult, which I think is good because it kind of balances it out a little bit.
I'm not sure if I would use the word difficult or just more complex, where there's just more.
Kind of. I think probably the correct word is the mechanics in coils, regardless of how much HP you have, they still one-shot. So you have to respect those mechanics. You can't just ignore them and just do whatever. So because of that, we still have to have some semblance of teamwork.
Some semblance of teamwork. That should be a quote.
Daunted in the chat. Poison tornadoes haunt my dreams.
Look. Yeah, there was a
mechanic. There was a mechanic where you need a strafe to dodge a tornado, and Daunted was running around in circles, and the tornado, the width of the tornado was as large as the circle that Daunted was making, so he just died instantly.
I actually didn't.
What are you doing, Daunted? Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah,
we're all strafing to the side, and he was running around in circles. Like, he wasn't standing still, but he wasn't moving far enough away to make a difference.
You were saying to do it like you do, so he just saw you running in circles, and that's what he did.
I wasn't running in circles, that's the thing.
But you normally are.
He only looked at me for a second, and then he's like, oh, he's going right, so I'm just gonna keep going right, and then just looked away, and that's all he did. God.
I would say I make a lot of use of the sidestep movement thingy.
Strafe. It's called strafe.
Is it called strafe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely useful. I'm actually mostly using that during fights nowadays, unless I have to like go somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah. So again, to catch everyone up, we were able to defeat Ifrit, the final of the 3 primal titans, and we were also able to do all of the first section of the coils. So hold on, let's have a look at what it's actually called. The binding coil of Bahamut, turn 1 to turn 5. We were able to do all of that. And there was a little story there. We are basically uncovering a lot of the mysteries behind the calamity, which I think is really cool. Again, I would love for that to be part of the main story. Like, again, it's interesting to me, right? Like, we're trying to figure out like what exactly happened to Bahamut, what exactly happened to the grandfather of the twins.
It does feel like it should be the part of the main story, like the way they describe it.
Yeah.
Because basically, like, so far it looks like the coils are basically what the sister of the twins has been doing.
Not what she's been doing, but like what she's been researching, and
yeah,
we're still jumping into everything. Yeah, what she's been looking into.
She like completely
Which,
doesn't
again-
appear in most of the story.
Yeah, and what's a shame is that this raid is 100% optional content. Like,
Yeah. Like it,
if we wanted to, we
apparently-
probably could have moved on to Heaven's Sword.
Yeah, like apparently it doesn't even appear in like roulettes or anything, so there's just no way you're gonna get it if you don't like specifically queue it for it.
Yeah, which is a shame. Which is, I think, for the most part, what we've been really uncovering is that a lot of this like side endgame content would have been amazing if it was like a part of the main story. Whether it's this stuff, like everything with the circus tower, like when we finished that on stream, like that's what I was saying, right? I would have loved it if that was like the end of A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, I mean they also did say that later they made it like obligatory to continue with the new expansion, but
Yeah.
originally it wasn't.
But yeah. So we were able to finish all of that. So there was some story there. There was some cutscenes. I guess the something's up. Eventually, it will all be posted to YouTube.
Yes.
But the something's up. The Binding Coil of Bahamut is a research facility that was constructed in Costa del Sol, north of Costa del Sol, which we unlocked on stream, thankfully. But we basically delved into it, and we were able to eventually uncover pieces of Bahamut, which is the creature in the opening cutscene.
Spoilers.
I guess spoilers. We were able to uncover like pieces of him, and so which means that he wasn't dead. Like his body parts were there, which didn't make sense because apparently when you kill a primal, they return to like the ethereal plane, and then they can be resummoned.
What we are fighting as the primals is like their avatar that is summoned by the worshippers, and when they are killed, like the avatar disappears and it's returned to the ether, and the spirit or whatever of the primal is back to its place.
Yeah. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Like apparently he is still in this plane of existence, and he's like imprisoned, kind of. I don't know if it's intentional or unintentional that he's imprisoned. I don't know if it's like a happy side effect. Oh, he just happened to be like stuck in stasis sort of thing, and because of that, he's just stuck there. Or if that was like the plan of the grandfather, and that's what he wanted to do.
We don't know what exactly happened, but what we found was his head and a beating heart.
Yes.
And
We
that's
found
what we know.
and other parts, right? Like
other
we found
parts
his
scattered
arms.
around.
Yeah, we found his wings, all that stuff. What was interesting is that we did maybe meet the grandfather that was supposedly killed. It's unsure if it's actually him or if it's like his spirits or if it's like hallucinations or someone else disguised as him.
Because that's the thing, like I am not 100% sure on it because obviously it wasn't clear in the cinematic, but the way they presented the scene, it looked like the twin saw the grandfather, but we didn't. Like only she saw it. That's what it looked like. But at the same time, our character never referred to it or like, oh, I didn't see anything. So I'm not sure if it was intentional or not.
Yeah. I think another thing that's like interesting that I don't know if I like is that we're doing all of this with the twin sister. The twin brother isn't a part of any of this, which I think is a little bit odd, but I guess you could argue that he's like the pseudo leader of the seventh son of the 712th Dawn or whatever. So yeah. I guess. I mean, they don't address it, but it'd be nice if they addressed it a little bit. If they're like, oh yeah, he's doing his own thing.
I mean, they did like when there was that whole like cinematic where the twins split. Like they did like say that they're going different ways in the same direction. Where like he like approached it on like leadership side, where he's like trying to organize people, and she went into research.
Sure, but I think it's disappointing so far because it did seem like they had like some kind of weird like disagreements and like conflicting ideologies, and he was the one, not they. He was the one who was like, we're just taking two paths to go to the same place. Like he seemed to be a little bit more self-aware, whereas she seemed a little bit more heated about it and more like, I'm gonna go and do my own thing.
I feel like that might be part of why we only see her in this, because she's like, maybe she's like more like emotional, and that's why like we have this whole like grandfather relation and stuff, where like she actually sees him. Like maybe that's the reason why, because like as she's like more easily like upset and stuff, maybe she's like in general more emotional. I will say I really like the way they say confounded. There's something really fun about it. I'm tempted to use it in real life.
Right. Well, that's basically everything we did off stream. We did 2 raids basically off stream. Killed Ifrit and we did the first bindings. I was saying this to the stream earlier, but I don't know what your thoughts are on it. I think we should probably do the rest of the bindings on stream. I don't think, especially because like we're basically ignoring queue times and just going in with like the 6 of us. Like,
Yeah. If we can.
I was opposed to it before because of how much downtime there was, but if there's no downtime, then we just.
Yeah. The issue is getting the people because like Kata usually plays with us like on the weekends and stuff because she plays later.
Yeah. But I think it's fine. Like for now, like we have plenty to do. Like now that we've finished all of those raids, we can hand in all those quests and we can actually progress the main story. Like I'm okay with doing that. Yeah. Also, I hope you're having fun up there.
I do. Oh, so you know what I got? So I've been at the top there. If somebody wants a screenshot, it's in the Discord. Oh, someone just fell. Do you know what else I got?
That's
Look.
oh. Now you can be dry when it rains.
Except it's a paper
Oh.
umbrella.
You can stop yourself from getting sunburned.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Nice.
This was way
Where did
too
you get it from?
expensive. This is one of the gold saucer prizes for 200,000.
Ah. That is very expensive.
That is very expensive. But this is the only umbrella they had, so I was like, hey, I do need an umbrella.
Nice. Hold on.
You can sort of fit under it. Your bow can, but... There you go. Nice. You actually fit under it.
I was worried it would clip my ears, but it's okay.
No.
It's fine.
See, perfectly fine.
Nice. Nice. You just need a very large martini glass to put it in. True. Very true.
Yes.
Okay. But, yo, we got places to be, and I'm excited. I'm excited to progress the story. First, we gotta go tell the people we just killed Ifrit. Gotta let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that? Ifrit ain't broke. Told her.
It's off.
Oh.
Oh yeah, next thing I'm saving for in the saucer would be probably a dance. Because they have a few dances.
Eight armed and dangerous. What is that? Oh, that's that. Never mind.
Where are you at?
I'm
Someone hit
in
me.
the flame tongue.
Flame
Place.
tongue. Oh my.
Are they gold? Here. I just wanted to check up on the girls in Ulda in case Vortex was concerned. Good job, Daunted. Good job. We can always count on you for that. Right, let's read to this guy. So, the Infernal Primal had returned after all. It is well that you set out prepared for the worst. Come now, lads. You must describe your epic encounter in detail, that we might revise our tactics for future engagements. Any information could prove useful. So you see, we hired a falafel.
She was
called
ready to
Sokko.
sweep.
She was ready to sweep with the broom and a maid outfit, and she bonked Ifrit on the head.
With the broom.
Yes. Here you go.
I can imagine Soko being like this, this like grab Pila up and just like stop making a noise in my neighborhood, just like bonks the Ifrit.
You're making a mess. Just knocks him out.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well now, this is an ominous relic. While the Amalja are known for their barbaric trinkets, I sense something is different about this one. I see. So it is the third such object you have discovered within the domain of a primal. It certainly seems feasible that it played a role in Ifrit's enhanced volatility. Return with your trophy to the Waking Sands, and pray bid Urianger to continue his investigations. Our eternal gratitude to you both.
Whenever they say to you both, I just like to imagine they actually acknowledge there's two of us and not just.
Yes.
It's baby T-Rex! You see? The person has a baby T-Rex! It's running away!
Stop him!
Chase it!
Someone stop that T-Rex!
Look at it! It's so tiny! Look!
Ah.
Huh? And disappeared.
Okay. Well, we have to go to the Waking Sands, so use your ticket. Vesper bait. Lowercase T-Rex, yes. Exactly, Daunted.
Uh-huh.
Daunted, don't forget to look after your retainers. Don't forget to look after your squat.
Does Daunted have a squat?
I don't know if he has a squat. He's all over the place. I didn't discover ticket teleportation until level 50. God damn it.
Yeah. We literally just went here with Daunted to unlock dying clothes.
Shaking my head.
That was the thing. It was
Hello,
a treat.
Tatarubai! I'm too busy to talk to you.
Oh, she's been
Every
waiting
time
for
she's
2
like-
months, but too bad.
She's like, God damn it! Every time we run past, she like tries to stop us.
Yeah, she's like, I guess not.
Let's speak to Urianger. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, Alisa is with him.
Yeah.
I
Ready?
don't think she was there before. This may be actually related to the coins. But anyway, I'm ready.
The report from the immortal flames hath flown before thee. Dost thou return once more bearing a curious tool of ritual magitex?
Magics, not magics.
Magitex.
I don't think Magitech was involved in that one.
Ah, yes. It doth most closely resemble the others in form, and I dare say in function. The bone is, of course, Amalja in origin. The servants of darkness revealed themselves to thee. I am put in mind of Archon Lucius' words. Yet ever shall primal's desires burn, for burn they shall with the Asians ever toiling to stoke the fires. We are fortunate. Their careless taunting hath provided us with certainty, where before there existed only conjecture. It is unfortunate, however, that thy actions serve the Ashians' purposes so well. Whenever thou slayest our primal foes, the beastmen seek to raise ever more ferocious gods, and now it seems their ceaseless ambitions are answered only by living sacrifice. Each ritual object thou didst recover is a matter of focus, a tool fashioned from the bones of a willing worshipper. These foci contained the vast etheric power generated by the fervent prayers of a beastman zealot in the moment of his death. This power was then poured into each primal during the rite of summoning, thus giving rise to the augmented avatar thou didst engage. To free us from the threat of the primals, in truth, we must needs discover and escape from this endlessly escalating cycle of conflict. Such an answer will not, I fear, be readily attainable. So, as long as understanding eludes us, there is no recourse but to continue with the slaying of primals. The ether they invariably hoard must be released back into the land. As the beastman deities wax ever more potent, it is a sad necessity that the nurturing of thine own strength cannot be ignored, an action that thou must take, even though it doth quicken the plans of the paragons. One of the paths to exonerable might have ever been the pursuit of sturdy arms and armor, and in that endeavor I may be able to assist thee. What does he have?
Does he have anything?
Gib.
It's like,
So
take
basically-
this coat of invisibility.
Yes. Basically, he's saying, hey, like, they're escalating their worship by ritual sacrifices to the gods.
The important part was that it was a willing,
Yeah.
a willing sacrifice. So it wasn't like they caught someone and sacrificed them. Like it was one of the tribe that had to be sacrificed.
All right, let's speak to him again.
Which one?
Alice's pledge. So, I haven't clicked any yet, but what I'm concerned about is there's meant to be a quest here related to the coils, but there wasn't. So I'm a little
This
concerned.
one is a coil because I clicked and it says Oriana will speak with you regarding your experience inside the binding coil.
Okay. We can start there. A ranger will speak with you regarding your experience inside the binding coil. Phoenix said it's not Uri Ranger, it's your anger. What?
Turange.
Orianza.
I don't know, I made it up.
Full glad am I for thy safe return, Lady Alice. Alice?
Isaiah? Oh.
Alice?
Why do all these people have to be in French?
Hath appraised me of thy many experiences. As thou wilt doubtless be aware, Master Louisois was my lady's grandsire. Gravely concerned for her safety, but 'twould seem I need not have been so. With all my heart, I do thank thee for watching over her. But come, thou must speak with Mistress Alisois. It's all Alisois. Upon that which transpired within the binding coil, may it serve to bring us closer to the truth of the calamity. Alright, let's speak to her.
Shall we begin then? Oriange, I understand that you have a report of your own to share with us.
Aye, my lady. Even as thou didst emerge from the depths, an etheric disturbance betokening primal activity was observed. In Mordona was it marked first. By comparison of time and magnitude, we have since deduced its origin, the Cartano Flats.
Strange. There have been no reports of primal activity in that region. It could only have been Bahamut. That would certainly explain how we came to be in northern Tanalan. Somehow, the cavern took us all the way from Vilbrand to the heart of Aldenard.
'Twould seem so, my lady.
It is all but certain then. After Bahamut disappeared 5 years ago, he hid himself deep beneath Cartano, and has since lain dormant, regenerating.
Aye, my lady. Taken together with thine own account of Bahamut's continued presence, the land's slowness to heal, and the disorder of the etheric currents, do point to one conclusion. Bahamut stirreth. If left unchecked, the primal shall drink of Erosia's life forth, till he doth awaken to rain ruin upon the land.
Rest assured, I do not mean to give up, Mielikka. Bahamut may still live, but so too does my grandfather. For the past 5 years, he has been keeping vigil over his nemesis, making certain that the primal does not escape.
Master Louisor doth yet live? I durst not hope. And thou art certain 'twas no mere manifestation of thine all too sorely felt grief.
I know how desperate this may sound, Urianger, but I saw him with my own 2 eyes, as did Mielikka. But he vanished deeper into the labyrinth before we had a chance to speak. 2 more like fragments of Dalamut pierced the earth when the lesser moon fell. One we have seen. If we can but find the other 2, I am certain that we will find grandfather as well.
If thou so believest, my lady, then I too shall have faith. If it please you, I shall notify the grand companies of this development. All Erosia must stand united if we are to avert a repeat of the calamity.
That will not be necessary, Urianger. Being the great conciliator that he is, Alfino will seek to unite Eorzea on his own accord. If rumors are true, that endeavor is already well underway. So, let us leave the diplomacy to the diplomat while we continue our investigation of Bahamut. I swear to you, no matter what it takes, we will find my grandfather and uncover the whole truth of the calamity. Mielikka, you have heard me swear to do those things, but without your strength I cannot hope to make good on my word. The danger to Eorzea is not past. For the sake of all who abide here, I pray that you will ever be our sword in the darkness. So, we didn't protest, so I guess we did see the guy.
So, this is something that I thought of as we were talking earlier. What this seems like is this is like a trope in like Japanese anime, maybe just like in story in general, where you have 2 quote-unquote leaders. You have someone who does things like in the public, and then the other person who takes care of things behind the scenes. There's a reason why like that term just like really stood out to me, where she said you can be like the sword in the darkness, or sword in the shadows, is like she, and on top of that, the fact that she doesn't want to let the public know, which I don't think is necessarily a good thing, but it's like basically she's doing things like behind the scenes, which I mean can be sometimes understandable, but I feel like there's no reason not to let the grand companies know, hey, Bahamut is still alive, by the way.
I guess
Like-
you could tell the
like-
grand companies, but then like I would agree that I would be very afraid that it's gonna spread to public and it's just gonna be panic and stuff because they don't know much about it yet.
Sure, but at the same time, like transparency is always good, especially when it comes to working with these big organizations that can support you, right?
I guess
in whatever way they can.
Yeah, I guess the important part would be that like it would have to be like confidential info, where like only like the right people can know, because if you just like give it to anyone, like it may be too risky at this point.
I mean, even just telling like the leaders of the grand companies and only them, like that's fine. Right?
Yeah, but
like,
there's a
that'd
thing,
be-
like I don't know how easy it is to get to the leaders.
I would say very easy, especially because what's his name?
Alfino?
Alfinot. Yeah, he's like already in direct contact with them because as this organization of the Seventh Dawn or whatever, like we already have that privilege of like, you know, being on good terms with them.
Yeah, I feel like he should tell them actually, if he's gonna talk
That's
to
what I
them
mean.
anyway.
That's what I mean. Like right now, he doesn't know is the thing because only
Yeah,
only us three know basically, and
that
the other
is a
people who were in
problem.
the party. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I'm reading the chat.
No. What's in the chat this time?
Daunted. I think Daunted is maybe gonna play Gunslinger.
You're in Gunbreaker?
He said Gunslinger, but I don't know. He could
Okay.
just be messed in the head.
I mean, there
don't know
is
what he's doing.
Mechanist. I don't know what Mechanist does. But it has a
Yeah,
gun.
Mechanist. Yeah. Does. Gun
Gun
something.
something. There
Gunbreaker
you
Daunted. God damn it.
Called it.
Shaking my head. Alright, let's speak with Urianger again. First, to tussle with the gods.
Okay.
Let's do that first. Urianger wishes to introduce you to a means of acquiring superior arms. There we go. If thou art to weather these constant clashes against ever more potent primals, then thou must perforce arm thyself with extraordinary weapons. I have concluded negotiations with one Rowena, a merchant who doth abide at Revenant's Toll. In exchange for the ritual objects thou hast collected, she hath promised to provide thee with a selection from her stock of unique armaments. Why wouldst she consent to purchase these unsavory trophies? It is a simple question of infamy. Certain of her clientele are like to salivate at the very thought of possessing such forbidden items. There are few who can lay claim to ownership of a ritual tool employed in the summoning of a primal. There is no cause for alarm. Any power the objects once held has long since been surrendered to the summoned deities, and lest thou worry on my account, I have gleaned from them what wisdom we required. Alright, we're gonna go trade. I return to thee thy hard-won prizes. Heed thee to Revenant's Toll in Mordona, and see them swiftly through Rowena's hands. To Rowena. Speak to him again. Urianger would have you delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding the Elder Primal Bahamut. A crystal choked abyss lieth beneath the Cartanu Flats, the unholy cradle of an Elder Primal, and by thy hand where truths great and terrible rested from those once celestial depths. Yet, as is oft the case, an answer doth breed a profusion of questions, and the unknown doth beckon with irresistible allure. Never have the mysteries of the Red Moon lain so neatly within our grasp. Lady Alice hath sent word of her coming. 'Tis time once more to brave the precipice and leap unflinching into the jagged wound that doth gape beneath the land. Let's jump into the wound.
Mine apologies. I trust I have not kept you waiting over long. Mielikka, I am both delighted and reassured to have you at my side once more. I would not waste your time with trivialities. Let us proceed directly to the discussion of that which we have learned, and that which we hope to learn anon. I'm struggling. Someone send help. Initially, it was evidence of a new primal that led us to delve into the cavern beneath Castrum Occidens, and to explore the subterranean scars left after the fall of Dalamut. As you will well recall, what we found was a vast, largely intact fragment of the fallen satellite. And within the depths of that structure, we discovered not the new Primal we had expected, but the broken form of Bahamut himself. Yet, even this great revelation would soon be overshadowed by the appearance of my own dear grandfather.
I have since shared our sundry findings with Rambros, preeminent scholar of the Sons of Saint Cognac, and he, in turn, did kindly furnish me with his theory concerning the Elder Primal's Allegan prison. Which one's Rambros?
What? You don't remember Ambrose? It's the big
Is he
guy.
the big... Okay. The big guy.
It's Ambrose. Did you remember
Well,
Ambrose?
why was he not introduced as the leader of Noah?
Because they didn't know that Noah was a thing, because Noah was a stupid concept.
Noah was not a secret concept. Everyone knew what Noah was. God damn it.
I don't know about that.
It would seem that Dalamud was constructed to gather onto itself the rays of the sun, and thence channel this radiant bounty onto the crystal tower. Wait, what? Hold on. Dalamud was constructed to gather rays of the sun and channel it onto the crystal tower.
Yes.
The ancients saw great potential in Bahamut's capacity to manipulate energies of otherwise unmanageable magnitude. It was for this reason that they did bind him within the Red Moon to serve as its living core. Interesting.
Do you remember the sight that greeted us at the culmination of our journey? The colossal devices that surrounded and seemed to cradle the incomplete form of the Elder Primal. From the information provided to us by the Sons of Saint Cognac, we have learned that these contraptions were termed interment hulks, and that each bore the designation Ragnarok class. The purpose of these hulks is believed to be twofold. First, they are meant to act as binding coils, rendering Bahamut incapable of escape. And second, they are meant to feed him. Perversely, the selfsame energy which prevents him from moving also serves to sustain his corporeal manifestation. Bahamut is permitted neither to die nor to truly live. He merely is allowed to be.
For century upon century was the Elder Primal thus imprisoned, bound about in fetters so subtle in their working and yet so adamant that through his cell be destroyed. Bahamut lieth yet at the mercy of his long-departed captors.
At this point, you kinda start feeling bad for the guy.
Nah, that's fine.
It has long been held that the primals require the prayers of their faithful followers to exist, yet none alive worship Bahamut. Could it be then that the Allagans found a way to simulate prayer itself?
Oh, now we're getting deep.
Weren't it the lamps of Bad Dalamud or something? Was it Bahamut? Whatever. It seems the only logical explanation. I would postulate, therefore, that the regenerative mechanism in question also supplies something akin to the power of prayer. Consequently, if all of the internal hulks were to be rendered inactive, Bahamut should dissolve into the ether.
Upon the evidence of thy previous foray, we determined that the Elder Primal is sustained by 3 such binding coils. Thus did we commence to scour the realm, and found in the 12's Wood an as yet unexplored fragment of the Lesser Moon bearing a most familiar etheric signature.
And after conducting a preliminary investigation, we believe we have discovered a point from which this North Shroud fragment, and the second of the interment hulks, can be entered. As Eorzea's sword in the darkness, I would have you once more lead the charge. I will, of course, be there at your side. Once you have made your preparations, head to Foreground Float and make yourself known to my assistant, Serpent Lieutenant Anael. The fallen fragment is not far from the settlement, and her position provides a convenient rendezvous point. I will break these elegant fetters, for they bind my grandfather as surely as they bind Bahamut. What could go wrong?
This seems like a very big decision being left to her.
To a child?
Yes, she's like, all right, time to break free the Bahamuts. It's like, do we
Everybody's
really
like,
know
yeah,
enough
sure.
about this? Like, we're making a lot of guesses about how those bindings work and what they do.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that has to be researched first before, like, getting destroyed.
Yeah, because we don't know. We're like, oh yeah, I guess this means that the bindings simulate prayer. It's like, do they simulate prayer? Is that true?
It only makes sense. That's what it must be. I'm like,
It's like, we don't know that. maybe he's a special primal that actually doesn't need prayer at all. Maybe he's just unique in that way where he doesn't need to be worshipped, and that's why they imprisoned him instead. Like, we don't fucking know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe there's a reason why he specifically is in prison and not any other primal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy! All right.
And Urianger is also okay with that. Okay, makes sense.
I mean, I didn't. Urianger, look, he's an odd person. Right?
It's like, don't say anything. Alfina will be mad.
What's up, Starduck? Hello. GG today. GG. Good job taking down Flaming Blade. Rough series against Cyan. It's a shame. Fun fact, apparently Starduck, his client was bugged in his series against Cyan. No. And he had to fight against the game itself to play. Too much Final Fantasy, not enough SE2 ladder. I'll ladder maybe tomorrow. I'll ladder tomorrow. You have my word. I will ladder. Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Game 2 I could have won. Yeah. It was a very chaotic game. Very chaotic. Yeah. GG, Starduck. GG. I don't know if you saw Starduck, but both Pez and Oreo were in the chat cheering for you.
Mm-hmm.
They showed up for the stream.
Hi, Totaro. Bye, Totaro.
Alright, first things first, we're going to Mordona.
Okay.
Because it seems a little bit faster. We'll go to Mordona and get our weapons. And see if they're good enough to gladder. Oreo Sag. Last DreamHack feels on Sunday. Yeah, 100%. I was talking to him about it afterwards. It was very DreamHack winter vibes. I don't know if you saw Kuro, but Oreo made it to the ace match against Ender and fell there. Like, he made it all the way to the ace match, and then he had to wait until the end of the tournament.
I was literally streaming that event.
Yeah, and that was just like DreamHack Winter, the last Oceania qualifier, where he also made it all the way to the ace match, and it was against Piglet, I believe. It was a ZVT. And that was even worse, to be fair, because Piglet was playing mech, and each game was like 30 minutes. And it went all the way to the ace match. But yeah, Oreo, so close. His wrist didn't hold up. He was pulling a Bjorn. Not as bad as Bjorn, but still, his wrist issues only ever pop up for long tournament days like that, where it's like literally 5 hours of playing.
And also, we know for a fact that he's like active. That's something like he's actively working on.
Yeah. He was playing well, and I was not in our games. Well, you know why, Starduck? It's because you were playing goddamn Dota.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. You can afford to slack off right now, but you know, in a month, ANZ champs, mate. You know, ANZ champs. Played today with Krug and Sheldon. Nice.
No, I think he means Dota.
Oh no. God
Are
damn
you
it.
really believing that Sheldon would play StarCraft?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Feels bad, man. God damn it, Starduck. Funada Starduck in the chat. God. Ah. Shaking my head. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Hello, Rowena. We are here for some weapons. And we have burns that you would like.
Greetings, adventurer. Sir, the one has hopes to trade some primal curiosities, are you? Uriangers guaranteed their authenticity, so why don't you let Rowena here have a look at this ritual object of yours?
Oh.
Heh.
You have all three?
Huh. Carved from Beastman bones, just like he described. Well, I'd be lying if I said these trinkets didn't make my skin crawl like a dynamite in my undergarments. Why?
What?
Why is she wearing a dynamite in her undergarments?
What?
What? In case you misunderstand, that's an expression of high praise, lass. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Sure. My customers will be gutting each other in the streets for a chance to purchase your trophies. Show them to Laraina, my acquisition officer, and she'll walk you through the transaction.
She's
Oh, we can
outside.
play cards.
Stop playing cards with her.
Bye.
It's right across the street.
Then why are you flying? It's like you're taking a car to go to the store 5 minutes away. God damn.
Yeah. And I'm here. God, straighten your goddamn back, woman.
Yeah,
Jesus.
she looks in pain.
My God. It's almost as if like maybe her shirt is like too small for her,
It's like
so
too
she's
tight,
just
so
forced
she's
to be.
like,
Yeah. My God.
Poor thing.
Awful.
God damn you, Rowena. You promised me a life of excitement in the exotic land of Mordona, and here I am stuck in your shelves like a trained oppo. May I help you, miss? No, she straightened up.
She did.
Oh. What in the seven unholy hells are those gruesome things? Beastman ritual tools? You adventurers and your penchant for stowing the most disgusting souvenirs in your packs. And that goes twice for Rowena for wanting to stock the stuff, and fries for her adult customers for begging to buy it. But it's neither here nor there. Whatever it is that drives you folk, it also fills my purse with coin. Now, were you seeking to trade for aught in particular? Ah, the special weapons we deal in, is it? Here, take a few of those tokens, and you'll be able to exchange them for any arms you fancy. Oh boy. If you're one of those completionist types, then you'll no doubt want an entire armory of the things. Just bring me another set of those stomach-turning ritual tools, and I see you rewarded with more tokens. Best hop to it.
Ha. We got 3 tokens.
What? For what? What do you use the tokens for?
So she has a repeatable quest to hand in more. We're not gonna do that's something that we can farm in our own time if we really want to. Let's see if we can exchange them. Here, token exchange. Sintana.
It's an interesting shirt.
Oh. What? No.
Wait,
Oh.
what tools did we get?
We got tickets.
Tickets?
Rowena token exchange. There it is. Speak to Alina. Speak to her and then click on Rowena's token exchange.
Okay.
And there it is. Rowena's tokens.
Balmung.
So these are at level...
There's a thing called Balmung.
Tryon. Ooh, it's a very nice sword. But let's have a look at their bows. Elfin bow.
I'm not gonna lie, I read it as effing bow. It's an effing bow.
It's a short bow.
It's very weird.
There's a peacemaker out there. Shield. Hey, there are 2 different shields. Well, I'm gonna get the bow, because that's literally all I can get. Yeah, get the bow. Ha. There we go. Let's try it out. Oh my god, it's so short. It's got flowers on it. It's a very cute bow, but I prefer my infernal bow. Thank you very much.
I mean, is it a bit better?
No. It's for glamour, basically. You're getting it for glamour. So, hello, Phoenix. Hello.
Those are not flowers. No, those are flowers, I guess.
Yeah, the flowers. I still like your Gerudo bow better.
Yes, definitely.
Hello, Phoenix. Hello.
This one has a quiver, though. I don't think does our regular bow have a quiver?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, so what happens to the
Only
bow when
does,
you...
does.
Oh, wait, no, it does. I'll say so do mine. There you go. So yeah, basically, if we want the rest of the weapons, we can farm the extreme versions to get more tokens.
Do we want though?
No.
Yeah.
It's something that I would do like at max level in my free time. Like, I'm not interested in that. Not interested.
I like how it those part of the dialogue. For you completionists. Ugh.
Where do we go from here? We go to the Black Shroud, North Shroud. Let's go. We have to unlock coil number 2. Huh.
It's raining.
Yes.
My armor is gonna get wet.
You have an umbrella.
Not true.
What on about?
My bow pokes through it, but hey. So where are you?
With the quest.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Soaking?
God damn it. Shaking my head. Alright.
You look like you're shaking your head every time because you cross your arms. So it's always like you always look like you're disappointed.
Why moving 20 yards away is the same as him traveling half the way across the world.
Yes. Mielikka, I have been expecting you. My name is Anel. I have been accorded the rank of lieutenant within the Order of the Twin Adder, that I may better assist Lady Alisae with her endeavors here in the 12th Wood. Such authority has allowed me to act without interference from the local soldiery and to conduct a preliminary investigation of the Alder Springs fragment. From what we have seen of the exterior, the structure shares many common features with the one you explored in La Nocia, and likely plays host to a similar complement of guardians. But I fear words alone will do little to prepare you for what lies ahead. Pray seek out my comrade to the south and west. He is charged with observing all that occurs in the vicinity of the fragment, and will be well placed to show you the thing, if nothing less. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the thing that I found once when I was flying on a chocobo, and I took some screenshots of it. Some very nice screenshots, so you can also check it out on the Discord.
Check it out on the Discord.
It's been a while, but yeah. This thing, yeah, it's pretty.
Very pretty. Hold on, can we get inside it?
Try.
Oh, invisible wall.
Aww.
Oh.
So why is everything in the air?
Gravity.
Yeah.
It came from space.
Huh.
Yeah. All right, private. What business brings you to this broken land? Unless you fancy being ground to a bloody pulp under the granite fist of a wandering golem, I suggest you bugger up. Oh.
Does the guy not see my armor?
Oh, my apologies, sir. Lady Alice did send word of your impending arrival, but 'twould seem I've grown rather too accustomed to shooing away curious sellswords and reckless explorers. Behold, if you will, one of the fallen shards of the Red Moon, Dalamud. Our initial survey uncovered no evidence of the Empire's presence, which, while fortunate in itself, meant that the approach to the fragments had yet to be cleared. After much effort, however, we succeeded in carving out a semblance of a path that should grant you access to the entrance, and that, I'm afraid, is where our progress ended. The interior? Well, assuming that the architecture of this hulk resembles the first, the master controls you seek will be located on the bottommost layer, past all the ingenious and deadly defenses of which the ancient Alligans seemed so indecently fond. If you would know more, I'm afraid there is nothing for it but to brave the depths of the fragment yourself. Lady Alice will soon be arriving at Falgord. Pray do not tarry on your way back to the lieutenant's post. I imagine our young mistress will be most eager to commence the expedition. The road ahead promises peril aplenty, and I would humbly suggest that this is not the occasion to stint on preparation or provisions. May the 12th watch over you.
I saluted.
I saw. Salute. Hello, Phoenix.
Did you just drop through the ceiling?
No.
Mistress Duck, I trust that Private's explanation was worth the journey.
Eh.
Simply securing an approach to the fragment's entrance proved a monumental task. I dare not think what defeating its inner defenses will entail. If there is aught I might do to aid you...
Oh, it's a brother. Or
No.
sister?
No.
Oh, never mind.
No. No.
Look,
no.
Look, I tried to figure out what the differences were.
Look at the text.
I tried to differ. Oh, no, yeah, see, I knew. Yeah, I knew it was the guy. Yeah, I knew. Do you know why?
Uh-huh.
The only difference between them, I passed the skill check. Daunted. You on about? It is a guy. Um, the sister has a red bow on her hair, and he has a blue one.
Uh-huh.
That's the only reason why I know. Yeah.
There you go. Ah, Lady Ice. Oh, my apologies, Master Alfino. Has there been a change of plan?
Oriander informed me of the impending expedition. I merely came to exchange a few words with my fellow scion before he disappeared into the depths of the second coil. Right, though I would strenuously deny if it were she present, my sister's admiration and affection for our grandsire exceeds even mine own. Upon the matter of his legacy, therefore, Alice is wont to go above and beyond the call of duty. In our grandfather's absence, she has made the salvation of Edosia her personal crusade. 'Twas that which prompted her to brave the perils of the first coil. Yet the fact that she risked her life in this manner is not the greatest of my concerns. No, it is her subsequent fixation upon my grandfather's shade that worries me most. This quest to rid the world of Bahamut must not become a quest to save a man long dead. My sister needs have a better reason to fight. A time will come when the fate of the realm rests upon our shoulders, and when it does, we must be strong in our resolve, and certain of the stakes for which we risk all. There is a wide difference between fighting for the good of Edosia and fighting for the love of a man who died for the good of Edosia. Alice must choose her own path. She cannot rely on our grandfather to choose it for her, for he is gone. I am glad that it is you with whom she makes this journey. If Alice is to discover a deeper purpose, then where better to find one than at the side of Erosia's greatest champion? 'Twas there that I found mine, after all. But 'tis past time I was gone. Fair fortune in your endeavors, Light. Ah, Lieutenant Anael, was it? I would appreciate you making no mention of my presence here to my sister.
Lady Alisai is due to arrive at any moment. I shall abide in confident expectation of your triumphant return. I'm gonna look this up. No, I can't. I can't look it up. We need Soko or Kata to look up the twins and the differences between them. Because if we look it up, like, there's gonna be spoilers.
Yeah, that may be spoilers, yeah. But I know the bow in their hair is different. That's how I knew.
How did you see
Take
the
notes,
bow?
Anale. No, the bow, like in their hair, like the ribbon.
I didn't see the ribbon until they started talking.
I saw the ribbon before that. Because the very first shot was from behind, where you saw their back.
Okay.
Yeah. Take notes, Anale. Don't remember them again.
Wow.
I'll have your badge. They also sound different, Kappa. God damn it, Daunted.
They do sound different.
But yeah, this is more of what we suspected, right? Where like what the sister is doing is very emotional based.
Yeah.
I guess I like that her brother is, again, he's very self-aware. He's very aware of the situation, and he knows like what his sister is like. It's interesting how he's just kind of like letting it all play out. You know, he's like, yeah, just, you know, make sure she doesn't know that I was here, and basically he's just observing what his sister is doing, basically, from afar a little bit.
I mean, he kind of has a point in the fact that, like, she has to, like, figure that out herself. Like, if he's gonna tell her, she's not gonna listen, because that's literally what they argued about.
Yeah. So even though they're twins, like, it does seem like he's the more mature one.
Yeah.
And she's, you know, more emotional. all that stuff.
At the same time, considering this is a fantasy world, it's still possible that she's right.
Sure, yeah, it is.
But he has a point that like what that was what I was saying when she decided to destroy the coils, that this was too like sure of a decision for how much we know.
Yeah, it is. But we have unlocked the binding coil of Bahamut, the second coil, turn 1, 2, 3, and 4.
The
We most likely
one,
won't do them. Apparently, we don't. I mean, maybe it's the best one. We don't know. We most likely won't do them today, just because Kat is not here and Soko isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
If we get everyone together, then we will do it. But until then, we will leave that aside and do it next time. Maybe tomorrow.
Still can't sit.
There we go.
You remember when there was a time when you didn't know how to sit on a chair? And you would squat on
I just
chairs?
had /sit. I just had /sit. Can you type the name of the quest so I know I have it? I mean, Daunted, did you have a quest that took you here to an LA? I don't think you did. Daunted, go to Vesper Bay and go downstairs and do the quests with Urianger that we just did. Do all that stuff. Okay.
In the storage, when you go to the Vesper Bay and go into the Scion's hideout on the left, there's a room with a bunch of people. We need to go to Urianger.
Yes. Because if you don't do that, then you won't unlock the second coils and you won't be able to do the dungeon with us. God damn it, Daunted. Yeah, you have to unlock it.
Unlock it. You have to unlock it. Oh yeah, you have to go to Ul'dah first to hand in the Ifrit thing, right?
Ifrit, yeah, you have to do
Actually,
I don't know if that's
no, it's not related.
Yeah, I don't think it's a prerequisite, but like, why not do that as well, you know?
Stage before you unlock. Oh no.
God damn it. But, do you know what time it is?
More post quests?
Time to party. It's time, Kuro, for us to finally speak to Tataru.
She's
It's
still
either
alive?
we do Tataru or we do Mandeville. Postmaster.
I think we can do both. Question mark? I don't know what the Tataru thing is.
The main quest. Do the main quest.
Yeah, but I don't know
Let's
what kind of quest is it? Like, is it like one dialogue and another dungeon, or is there something more to it?
From what I know, there's more to it. But, let's go. We've been keeping her long enough.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Sure, we could do Postmaster. Sure, we could do Mandeville, but let's go speak to Tataru.
I feel like we need a break from Otherville.
Yeah, we do.
We need to regenerate the lost brain cells.
Fuck is this inventory light? Primal focus. Da. It's possibly a primal. That's what we're on. What do you mean inventory? My inventory's fine. It's perfect. Alright, Tataru. Hello. She's like, I've been trying to speak to you for 2 months. Why have you blocked me on the link shell?
You unfriended me on the link shell.
Let's speak to her.
Oh god, I forgot it's Tataru. Time for the transformation. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Suns while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversations with the Undescendant, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the XIV have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap the Imperial forces have been sighted with the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can handle. Now go and ask the Undescendant if there's anything you can do. So she's gossiping as always. Thanks, Tatar. Appreciate it.
Is it outside or inside?
Inside. The Undescendant is Minfilia.
Ah.
I think so, anyway.
Ha.
I think I didn't make the voice high pitch enough.
It wasn't.
I will improve next time. Hopefully I will still be able to speak.
Minfilia. Hello.
I missed the monotone. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Thine arrival is customarily timely, Light. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex.
We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moggle's guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Julio.
Hello?
Hello, soir.
We just assumed this is
Yeah.
Lua, right?
Hilua. He awaited thee at the Adder's Nest.
Pray hasten to Gridania, Mielikka. Ida and Paparimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay. Time to return to
See,
Gridania.
The good part about Minfilia is that her like voice range is close enough to mine that I'm not actually getting tired. That's the one nice part about it.
Anel didn't see him from behind. Excuses. Hello. For sale. A pleasure to meet you as always, Lieutenant Duck. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I could think of no one more qualified to... Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain.
Oh my.
Oh my god, what?
Why did
Level
we get a buffalo?
7? What?
That was random. Should I pick something or just get money? This is old goldsmith, so I can desynthesize it, so I just pick money.
Hold on. Buffalo, activate.
I choose you.
Weapon coffer, activate. Giant scale longbow. What does this look like? Ooh.
Oh, it's the same bow that the squad has. My squad archer has
Squat.
this bow. Yeah, my squad. It's like made of bone or something.
For sale, Louis?
Louis?
For sale. Wishes to brief you on the latest crisis in Gridania. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplokop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles.
Oh boy.
The rest you should fear from Koplokop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand.
I really don't remember where the Lotus Stand is. It's been so long.
It is next to us. All hail the Kupo King. Let's go. So I have to say, is it like a Moogle related primal
It's a
that we're
beast
about to fight?
tribe. It's a Moggle beast tribe.
God. Silent Conjurer.
The other scions have already arrived, madame. May I show you in?
Yes. It's been a while since we've been here.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Canisena.
Oh, it's Rayosena. Okay. Let's go.
Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kokpa. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. You have to fight Moogles?
It's gonna be like the Sales, they're gonna be like possessed or something.
Yeah.
Calm yourself, Kuplokop. Can you not see that she hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant! Please forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, Mielikka, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplokop has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Moggle XII has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former.
Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine.
They're just fucking drunk!
Drunk.
That's all Moogles are, they just drank! God.
In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles.
Poor Moogles can't get drunk.
So good King Moggle the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Koppa. The realm of man would suffice, he said. All the Moogles would live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Moogle the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Koppa. He had rope, you see, the longest one ever woven, and this he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below.
What even?
And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Koppa. All of us, except good King Moogle the 12th. May his courageous sacrifices never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens. No, from what I understand, the being your reason for contacting us, right?
I just want to point out this is the main quest.
Yes. it
Not
is.
not Circus
This-
Tower, not the cars. This is the main quest.
Exactly. Circus Tower should replace this. This should be some side quest nonsense. God damn it. Gareth, ready down.
I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moggle Mog XII is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait. You're saying a handful of Moguls with a boatload of crystal wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work?
What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threats could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure?
No wine.
Yeah, that's probably it, to be honest.
Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you, who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moguls Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. The fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may.
I assure you, the Moogle's Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Moggle Mog the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away. Verging on a lot, in fact.
Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean?
We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal.
We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he possesses a threat not only to Mugglekind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Mielikka, confront good King Moggle Mog XII, and drive him from our midst. Humbly, I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Moguls Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Esumian of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel, ear, before you proceed any farther. Ear, whatever.
Or
Once again, this is the main quest.
we're gonna go fight the Moggle. A Moogle Moggle.
Mugu Mugu? Let's drink.
Moggle Mug. Moogle.
Mugu.
Ha.
Cool.
I hope that it's a trial and it's not like just a quest, but we'll see. Shall see.
I hope they actually summoned him because there was no more wine.
Alright, well, let's go to the Conjurer. Isumiya. Welcome, Light. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moggle Mog the 12th is of great comfort to me and to the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary, and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. Let's speak to him again. Brother Isumayan would unfold to you the secrets of good King Moggle Mog the 12th's magical defenses. The wards barring access to the king's sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the selfsame method employed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Edosia. It was with great regrets that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. It'd be interesting if this was a quest line that was actually in the original game 5 years ago. That'd be cool. Like this is like a callback to that.
Yeah.
Kuplokop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moguls guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplokop's keystones light. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at Wetshore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield.
Will I just talk to him? God.
Let's go. But yeah, I'm curious if 5 years ago the Moogle King was summoned, and in the game they killed him, and now this is like a bit of a callback to that.
That would be nice.
Would be nice. Alright, let's speak to the Ethernet shard. Ethernet.
The shard. Where are we going?
Lancer's Guild. Alright, Kuplokop. Give up the keystones.
Or else.
Or else. So, how will you do it, Koppo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there is truly no other way, I'll do it, Koppo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. To the pier. Ha. Oh my god, I ran forward. I'm in a cutscene.
I'm not. What did you do? Oh, no.
Tell me when you're ready. Also, Mr. Pseudonymous, who finally doing more story. Hey, look, we've been. That's all we've been doing. We've been doing nothing but story. I'll have you know. Oh boy! All right. Don't you dare lie! Don't you dare lie to me!
One sec.
So as a catch-up, we ended up doing all the extreme modes for Garuda, Titan, and Ifrit, which we did finished up. I've seen the same MSQ on your stream for months. Shh! Look.
Are you telling me that the tower is less important than this?
Yeah, we did everything with the Crystal Tower. Yo. The story with the Crystal Tower was actually good. It was actually better than this. Better than this Moogle nonsense, okay? That should have been a part of the main story quest. Just saying. Everything that happened with the Crystal Tower and the Circus Tower and all that stuff. Like, yeah, that was like probably the best story that we've experienced so far in Final Fantasy 14. We just finished up all the Ifrit stuff, which was a lot of fun. Crystal Tower is MSQ. I mean,
It's not. Technically, it's not.
I mean, look, if it was, then we wouldn't be here. Yeah, I did hear that it's required to finish for continuing, but unfortunately, like the main MSQ quest line didn't take us there. We like went there ourselves. Yeah,
like it is a requirement, but it's not part of like the line.
Yeah. The other thing that we did yesterday is we did the bindings. We did the first binding coil of Bahamut's, and yeah, we also find that really good as well. But again, that's something that we did ourselves. But finally, that we've kind of like run out of the majority of the side content. We're pushing through the main quest. We did the majority of it unsynced, Mister. But because we were in a queue time for like 40 minutes yesterday, trying to find 2 DPS because we have a party of 6, and we couldn't find it, so we did it unsynced. We did it unsynced, but all of us are like level 50, around level 50. But we had one level 80 with us, which is Soko, a friend of ours. So it was 5 level 50s, or 5 level 60s, I should say, and 1 level 80. Right. Don't you dare lie to me, Koppo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Koppo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him.
It's just running. So why are they so big?
We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this Mikote? Imperials, Gridanians, Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Koppo. Traitor to his king's Muggles. He plots treason against the crown. Enough. Kublai will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moggle the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Koppo. Fuck him up. Don't let him get away.
They're so big.
The king is planning to purge the 12's of his enemies, Koppo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. The entrance to Thornmarch is deep within the Bramble Patch. Koppo, if you take me there, I can nullify the ward. But be warned, the Moggle's Guard has set traps to lure ancient, enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Koppo.
Oh no.
An escort quest. Nice. Okay. Where we go?
Wait, what is happening?
Is there... we each have one, I think.
Maybe?
Yeah, we do. We each have one. Can we put markers on them? Hold on.
No, look, it's just following me.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's just following.
Okay, we don't have to beckon. Alright, let's go.
But why do we have 2? I don't get it.
Oh, 1 each. That's fine.
But why?
I guess the game wasn't built for like a party to do this. Yeah, just have 1 each. It's just weird because we've done escort quests before where there's only one for 2 of us.
Exactly. Like, and that's for like leaf quests where we literally have like separate stories.
Yeah. I mean, at least we don't have to beckon.
Yeah, I guess so. It's still weird.
Come on, Koppo. Come on. I'm afraid of leaving him behind.
It'll be fine.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Tree. Okay. Oh. Also, I don't know if you noticed, Mr. Pseudonymous, but we're still in a Realm Reborn content and level 66. Very proud.
Uh-oh.
Oh, behind us.
They don't dodge. Silly things. Wait.
Oh, right. I don't have mine either.
I'm putting him on healing.
We're almost there.
He's saying faster. We need to run faster. Oh. Yeah, also, I don't know if you heard, but like the chocobos are making a noise when there are enemies around. Oops.
Wait, what?
Hello.
Can't believe Light would ever throw a legitimate government like that. It's true. It's true. We're taking over the Moggle kingdom. Speaking of, I think Daunted has already unlocked this. We'll see. We'll see. Because it looks like this is going to be a dungeon.
I guess so.
We're here, couple. I don't see any more beasts. Do you? I guess not.
And he teleported.
Are you ready to face Are you ready to face King Koppo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to an Aetheryte, Koppo. I'll open the way for you. Let's raise our hands.
There you go.
King Koppo. Oh. The rest is up to you, Koppo. Now, go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. There it is. Thorn March Hard. Now
why
accessible.
is he dancing?
He's happy.
You see that?
He's going to be the new king.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Do you have a plan here?
God. Squad rank 3 pug. Nice. So, let's get the people in here.
Are we doing this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One sec. All right. So we're gonna get Daunted and Phoenix to join our party, and then we are going to jump in and do whatever this is. Hold on. Dungeons. Where are you? Where is it? Wait, what? I might be blind.
Maybe
This is
it's not actually. It's a trial. There you go. Chat said it's a
Trial. Ah. Okay. Thank you. Thought it was a dungeon. Oh my. Good King Moggle the 12th of his name has once more been called forth by the Moggle's Guard. Though the king is not considered a primal in the strictest sense, he poses a threat not unlike that of beastmen gods, in that his influence could corrupt his people's peaceful nature. And so, like those other ether-starved beings, he too must be felled for the sake of the realm. I kind of wish Soko was here, because it's for 8 people.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Soko, I'm not sure what the name of this person is in the chat, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them in Soko's chat. That's probably how they got here.
Maybe. If you're familiar with Soko, aka Soso, I think, in Final Fantasy.
Ah, okay. Yeah, with Cranky. Nice.
Ah, nice. Quack. Yes, I know Soso. There you go.
Yeah, I'm really, like I saw the name in the chat. Like whenever I'm there.
Yes, I think Soko is asleep right now.
Possible. Let's ping Soko.
Yeah, just gonna ping him in Discord.
Are you walk? Just walk like a pin plate. I mean, he's at lavender beds.
He's always in lavender beds.
Yeah, like literally always.
Soko is being a scientist for the Cranky Empire. Yeah, okay. So we all have it unlocked. We'll see. We'll see how we do. This can't be anywhere near as hard as Unseen Titan, right? Right? Should I look up? Should I look?
No.
Should I look up?
No.
Should I?
No.
No?
No.
It's fine? Thank you, chats. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wipes happen. So, like, we did the naval extreme unsynced. If we can do that, we could do anything.
No, we did it
Thornmarsh.
synced.
Sorry, yeah, we did it synced. Sorry, we did it synced. So we can do this synced. Maybe.
Daunted. 3, 2, 1. One of your party is a magic one.
Okay, ready, check. I'm gonna look up the Thornmarsh hard. Apparently there's Thornmarsh extreme.
No, I thought we were going blind.
Look, I just want to make sure that we don't die horribly. Okay?
No. There's only blind and not blind. There's no in between.
Oh, we're in. 1, 2. Okay, let's go. Blind is always more fun up to healers than tanks. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Just need one more DPS. I am glad that the queue time wasn't very long at all. Nice. Weakest link. Shush you, Phoenix. Oh.
Yep.
Yep. Commence!
We had the same thing happen recently, where there was one guy who just like dropped a few times or something.
Full party. Let's go. We're here to kill the king. God. Look at those evil, disgusting creatures. Evil, evil. We must rid them of this world.
They're purple, so obviously they're evil.
Koopa. Who in the meddling adventurers, I'd wager. Show us the king. Moggle's Guard, to arms. Defend the king, Koopa. Look at those brave Moogles. Let's go. Each time your party is defeated. This is like Dark Souls. Do you want the king or the ads?
Phoenix, you were asked a question.
Oh god, Phoenix wants the king. Oh god.
And like Phoenix just responds with, I love the scream of dying Troyas in the evening.
It's the best sound.
Also, I would say the beginning of the music sounded a bit like This Is Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Kind of.
It is the same vibe. Focus the Moggles have like weapons.
I like your straw hat.
What are
Okay,
like
okay. So
weapons?
We'll focus on the ads that have weapons. That's what we gotta do.
Like the
black mage and the white mage
mage.
in the road. Nice. I'm gonna save my cooldown for the next ad. Damn you.
Damn you. Palm Burner. That's his name.
The king better be like 10 times the size of these guys. Just saying.
Huh?
Gonna be very disappointed if he's not.
Which one am I supposed to be attacking? Ah. Can't see.
The furry foot is a mage, it looks like. So fuck him up.
This guy is called Kappa.
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 I like it. Daunted's like, I feel bad. Responded, don't. It's true. These guys are evil. They want to take over the world. Oh god, they're all alive.
Oh no.
Are they gonna summon him? Slash dance.
I'm tempted, not gonna lie.
You shall suffer for your transgressions against my subjects. Now come up. Alright, we have to focus on the mage.
It really sounds like This Is Halloween.
It does. Square Enix is gonna get sued. Oh god. Oh god.
No cease.
I didn't know if I had to break the chain or move closer.
Ow. Uh-oh. Could you please aim? That would be nice.
I'm targeted by something. I don't know what.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
You're fine.
I died. I'm dead. I'm
Good
dead.
place.
Also, chat says that yes, this is inspired by This Is Halloween.
Well, there you go.
He's so low-key a pro SC2 player and hiding it the entire time. Well,
It's too fan. It's a too fan. Is this it or phase 2? Oh, yo, this
No,
is
that's
it.
it.
You killed him. No
I'm
one important died.
shocked. Oh no.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
What's that just witness?
This would explain his mad also skills. True. Alright, what did we get? Command this guy. Scholar's Arm. Tryon. What does this look like? Ooh, it's a very fancy book. Very fancy.
I got it.
I'm scared of Soko APM. Nice. Good job, everyone. Good job. One shots.
Once again, this is main quest.
This is main quest. Oh. He's dancing.
Still
You did
dancing.
it! You did it, Kappa. You did it! Good King Moggle Mog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moggle's Guard when you did. Thank you, Light. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Puknipak that the king is no more, Koppo. She's with Raya at Camp Tranquil, and can relay the news to the chieftain. Alright, let's go. You have selected Regicide.
What?
I can't. That's the name of the quest. I love what Phoenix said. A book with an antenna. The future is now. It's true. It's got Bluetooth. Alright, hop on. Huh. Oh god. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mogulmog the 12th, may his magnificent virtues serve as an example to us all, has fallen. All Moogle kind owes you a debt. A debt, Kupa. Ah, and I sense that Raya O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. Let us speak. So, Raya O Senna is the other Senna's sister, right? They're related.
But, I mean, see, the problem is that they literally all call each other brothers and sisters. So I don't know if they call each other brothers and sisters, like, you know, of the same, like, profession, or if it's like, if they're actually, like, you know, blood related.
Well, there's like, I thought there were 3 siblings, right? There was this
4.
one, then there was the brother. 4? Oh my god.
Therefore, the Skani Sena, the main, like, Gridania's ruler, it's Raya Osena, the sister or whoever. There's the guy who's the lead of the Conjurer Guild, and then there's the little brother.
Ah, okay.
Pepsi.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Okay. Raya Osena wishes to congratulate you on your victory over good King Mogulmog the 12th.
Your bravery in service to the Twelvesuit and her Muggles shall not be forgotten, Mielikka. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
Okay.
Pepsi, man. Yeah, you call him Pepsi. It's his name.
That's true. Return. To Gridania. We're just killing primals left and right. God. But at least we've caught up with Phoenix, so now we're all on the same page.
Wait, Phoenix, is it the same thing?
Oh, I think so. I don't think... I think he only got up to this. I don't know if he did the Moggle thing himself. Moggle King. Thanks.
I may be taking the wrong way.
Where are you? What are you doing? What do you mean? What's the long way? Did you go, like, north towards the marketplace?
No,
Dude.
I just went by foot.
Sure.
You always go by foot.
I went by foot as well. God damn it.
The elder sits here is expecting you, madam. May I show you in?
Oh gosh, you gotta do the 24-man raid and the Coils of Bahamut before Heaven's Sword starts. We already did one of the coils. Where is it? Here. We did the first coil, turn 1 to 5. We still need to do the second coil.
We
That's
also did Circus Tower, if that's what you mean. Oh, Crystal Tower. There.
Yeah, we did all the Crystal Tower as well. We loved it. The Circus Tower, the House of Madness, and the
House of
Labyrinth.
Madness, yes. In case you don't know, the House of Madness is the World of Darkness.
Like, everyone knows what the House of
And
Madness is.
Menagerie is Castum Meridianum.
Yes.
We're really good at
Jenga
names. Jenga Tower, yes.
Alright, let's speak to Kanisena.
Mielikka, you are returned to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Formarch.
The Muggles, they danced.
They danced.
They danced like
They
never
did.
before.
Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moguls don't worship him for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've even ever heard of.
Then, mayhap, the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in the crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Muggles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the ether which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. We don't know he never existed, though. He could have existed.
According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means...
Ashians. The whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kopapa. They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago. But Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts?
Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to steer the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one.
Just like do a big PSA. Stay away from masked men. Masks are banned. Just ban all masks.
Kappa.
Yes.
My heartfelt thanks, Mielikka. Already, the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter? The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's.
Nice.
We knew you could count on you, my lady.
While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangements with the Elder Seats here, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired.
Soko responded.
Oh?
In Discord.
Hello, Soko. Just returning home from an appointment soon. What's up? Ah. We just killed the King Moggle. Just letting them know. Okay. I guess to Vesper Bay.
Yeah. I'm gonna run out of tickets soon.
Still got plenty. Hop on.
I'm gonna be there first. I'm gonna be there first. No. So close, it's so far.
God damn it, Coop. Let's go speak to the people.
Which people?
The lady. What's her name? Minfilia?
Yes.
There we go.
From one monotone to the other.
Mm-hmm. I swear they must be related.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It is good to see you hale and healthy, Mielikka. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had felled good King Moggle Mok the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said. Summoned with the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Ascians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seeds here of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Mielikka. Choose another quest.
The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay. All right, I forgot. We're moving.
By the way, this is a very very weird shot for this quest. What is this shot showing?
I don't know. The time has come to at last leave Vesper Bay, and Minfilia would apprise you of the final details of the move. Void sent blood. Interesting.
Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revan's in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last one to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Mielikka. Upon my departure, the Waking Suns will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest, and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alizae shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have the assurance that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important.
It's okay. It was important and we already did it. God damn it, Minfilia.
It's like I forgot a whole quest line that was somewhere in the Crystal Tower. Oh, did you know about the coils of Bahamut? Oh yeah, that's why Alizae is here. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Awful, awful. Hello, Vortex. Buenos dias.
Urianger has a
Buenos
quest.
dias. He does.
So, hi Vortex.
Hello, Vortex. Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
I am ready.
Thou art ever welcome, light, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these holes should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. I get it, you like history.
I like old things, leave me be.
Be not offended, light. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lesson of history. Would that the same could be said of...
Oh my.
So he drones on. Okay. Oh.
Ah!
The most monotone scream.
Look, she speaks in monotone.
Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forefend, the antecedent. Let's go. What happened? The hell did Tataru leave through the front door again? Like what? Like, have some guards outside. God damn.
No, because everybody already left. Remember? She was supposed to be the last one. Mielikka, you must.
We're getting a flashback to a minute ago.
Tell me, Louisois, would you have done the same?
Louisois Levelua was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Nani?
An Ashen? Here? How?
I mean, you have Tataru as a goddamn guard on the front door.
I mean, they
what the hell
literally
is she gonna
teleport,
do?
so he doesn't need much.
How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent.
But you are not like the others. Your robes.
It's true. They are clean.
Oh no.
Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary, unlike he who came before. I have no quarrel with you.
He who... You speak of La Habrea?
La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes.
Then he is still...
Come. I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion.
You... What are...
I told you. She's gonna walk in and be like, Miss, someone came down the stairs. I couldn't stop him.
Yes.
Oh, God.
We're ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else... I'm not gonna do high-pitched voice. Is something the matter? As far as I can...
I like the idea more of her being, who's your friend here?
Yeah. Oh,
anyway, you ready to go?
I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Rhegan, so... Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are distinct. Wow, what a way to say, yeah, she's just blind and dumb.
I mean, to be honest, after last time, it's not surprising.
It's not. My God.
I do not understand.
Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth is there? What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive naught. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded.
You know nothing about me. Nothing.
The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation.
La Habrea did not think so highly of the echo.
La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
And if we did?
There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends.
Wait, stay where you are.
Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. She just got shot with shadow energy. Was it also by her hand that you survived the Ardor, I wonder? I mean, chats, when it comes to Minfilia and the way that she ran the Scions, we've already expressed our issues with everything about this organization.
Yeah,
Whatever.
if you watch some past episode, there's a lot of issues we've had with the science.
Go for it.
I think there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. Where were they? Okay, no. Hold up. Hold up. I just want to say that we heard her scream. And Urianger is like, oh no, it's Antecedent, we have to check what's happening. So we run to check on Minfilia. Meanwhile, Urianger goes and gets Tataru? What's Tataru gonna do? God damn it, Urianger. You're as useless as the rest of them. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldesion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it.
An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did, but moments ago, glimpse a figure clad in white, set forth from the waking sands. Yet, Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen?
I know not and care not. Find him, Mielikka. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to.
Is he saying that he ran past the guy?
Yeah, and he walked out of the waking sands next to Urianger. He was like, I've never seen this guy before. But anyway.
Pray attend me, Tataru.
It's the 7 signs of incompetence. Just send help, they need it.
Alright, let's go look for the guy.
Oh god. Which one?
I just left the place.
Urianger has a quest.
Does he?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Downstairs, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, downstairs. I pressed M and I didn't see a quest.
The king leaves! Oh no!
Is that for Moggle Extreme?
I think
is that what
so.
that is?
I think so.
No.
But it's not main story.
Alright. Hello, Ranger. Ranger wishes to speak with you about the royal return of good King Moggle Mog the 12th. Amongst Moogle kind, the legend of good King Moggle Mog the 12th doth tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, the entity thus summoned put the lie to this imagining with his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing for me to learn, then that the Moggle's Guard have once more succeeded in placing their manic potentate upon his thorny throne. Only with the Ascian's guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the ether with such haste. I am afeared that, as was the case with Ifrit and his primal ilk, the ritual thus employed hath empowered the Avatar with a strength far beyond that of his previous incarnation. As ever, it falls to thee, to the blade born of light, to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12th only know what dire power doth corrupt the savior of these gentle forest folk. Thy name has been called Light. The more moderate faction of the Moogles hath joined with the Order of the Twin Adder in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. I bid thee make haste to the Adder's nest, and once more pledge thine aid in deposing this royal myth made flesh. Let's go kill the king again.
Shaking my head.
King 2, Electric Moogaloo. There you go.
Electric Moggle, yes.
Oh boy. We'll leave that, because that's extreme. We just did it on hard. I imagine with extreme, we're gonna need everyone. Maybe. Probably.
Maybe.
Anyway, we found him. Oh! Cutscene.
Wow, he ran so far!
Stop right there. I am told you are the warrior of light. But I would know for myself.
The red nose is really just not doing it.
It's very intimidating. Very intimidating. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Why don't I just stop him? Just stop him.
It's like,
Just shoot him in the leg.
no, everybody's just so dazed by the white clothes, like, oh my god.
Cut.
Wow, we went so far. Oh no, it's imps. Oh, whatever we may do.
Maybe level 50. They're dangerous. How fun.
Examine.
Stop examining me.
Have been examined. Wow, nice synchro. We killed them exactly at the same moment. Oh no, not the actions.
Nice. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None, save he who bested La Habrea, could endure such examination. What? Put him up. You're under arrest. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? I haven't put my hands on you yet. You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. It's not true. She didn't attack you.
It's not true, she has no weapon because it's dangerous for her.
It's true. It's very true. If anything, it's well within our right to apprehend him after attacking someone. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you. One so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still. That much is plain. But surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so it shall be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, Emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again.
The Ascians sure like being clear about things, right?
I'm like, oh right, he can teleport. Just shot him. Can I fly over this?
The one true god Soko. Yes.
Yes. Must summon the primal Soko.
That's why Soko is never here but always here. Because he's actually the god.
Exactly. Huh. Also, apparently there's someone in a bunny outfit in Limsa.
Phoenix is upset. Phoenix is also known as the bunny girl. How do you say it? He has some opinions on fake bunnies.
Yes. It's quite insulting.
Yes. So insulting to his kind.
Right. Speak to Minfilia.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Thank the gods you've returned, Mielikka. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions.
Yes, give us the blood.
I don't know where you got it, but okay.
Make ink. Minfilia has a final favor to ask of you. Yes, hurry up, let's move, let's get out of here.
They've been moving for the past 3 months. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamigan resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for on half a decade, furnishing the resistance with vital Imperial secrets, while feeding his paymaster subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father.
You'd think that she would have handed this over to like an expert like a lot sooner. It sounds like it's a really important like journal.
It's like, we've been fighting with Primals for years. We don't know what to do. I have this.
By the way, I have this journal with like extensive details regarding all the primals and,
And how
like
to
what they
fight
do
them.
and who they are and how to. Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, Urianger,
Just
would
keep
you
to
look
myself.
at that?
I also don't happen to know how to read, but you know, I'll hang on to this.
I mean,
It's
she
like,
gets
what?
the echo. She just echoes everything. Like, she doesn't need to read.
Huh. God,
Shaking my
damn.
head. This is why Alfino has to fucking lead because she can't read the letters she's getting. Oh no. Soko just came to chat with Praetor to the waiting sun. No.
Hello, Soko. Hello. I mean, hopefully this is the last time we get here. Like, we're here.
I mean,
Hopefully we
I
can
assume he
finally
will
meet.
come back for Urianger, right?
Yeah, true. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger?
Wait,
we have a journal.
Wait, I'm not at him yet. I'm running.
Yes, Soko. Soko, we defeated the Moggle King in hard mode, and we have unlocked Extreme Moggle King. So yeah, eventually we'll get around to doing that together.
Also, I just want to point out, Minfilia and Urianger have literally lived in this place for years. And she's like, by the way, can you bring this journal to him next room?
Huh.
Excuse me?
All right, are you ready to hand it over?
Yeah.
The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Hold on, getting a call.
From Minfilia, the next room.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell! This... the 7th scientific competency strikes again.
She's busy packing her belongings, okay?
Huh? That's why she needs to like call you on the phone from the next room.
Yes, very busy.
Mielikka, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could not wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If...
I think I left the stove on. Oh god.
Can you check if I turned off my iron? If you have yet to... Once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the seventh heaven. Seventh heaven. Okay, in Revenant Store. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetheryte in Revenant Store. After all, it is right on our doorstep.
There was literally no point in that phone call.
0.
Like, we were going to go there anyway. Like, what? Alright, let's go.
There has nothing to do, so she got so excited to move to the new place. Oh yeah, Soko, why you weren't here? We decided that you are the one true god.
Yes, Soko is the true primal we must summon. Also, I don't fully understand, but like, if apparently you can make a primal out of anything, couldn't like the grand companies like create their own god and worship it, like their own?
No, because
and actually
primals are
make it a thing?
bad. Do you not understand? Her father spent her whole life fighting the primals because primals bad.
Uh-huh. Then you gotta find out Urianger reads the book and like in the first page, hey, primals are alright.
Actually, primals are not the problem.
Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, to Mordana. problem is the Lalas and the Tatos. Gridanians have not enough willpower and faith to summon one. Wow. You can have faith.
Soko is making pants.
I shall take this opportunity of being a primal to gather the ultimate tea ingredients for the alpha and omega of all tea parties. Whoa.
Yes. We can get behind that.
Best tea party. Okay, Tataru.
Wait. Is Tataru talking to the stairs? I think she lost it. She's gone.
Tataru is talking to this guy's legs.
To his foot.
That's what Tataru's doing.
Oh god, she lost it. She's gone.
Good. Alright, speak to her.
Oh, Mielikka, you're here. Good. We were all wondering when you threw up.
Who is this guy? Is this a person?
This is a person? No. This is the guy who showed us the workshop when we were here with Sid, remember?
No.
When we were here when we were fixing the Imperial like Reaper thingy that we stole.
He's the original owner. He's the owner of the building, right?
I guess so.
Look, that was 2 months ago. As I was telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Nice, you signed it over.
Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sun ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces.
You literally never interacted with the people of the Waking Sands. The people of Vesper Bay.
No. She did, for gossip.
Most of the men and women you see around you here in Revenant Stole are adventurers who come and go as they wish. I dare say that should make it easier for you to go about your business here. And it shouldn't hurt that Light here has already made something of a name for himself here. Isn't that so, Light? I mean, we literally liberated the Crystal Tower. I mean, which kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal, you know? Why, that's wonderful to hear! Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Mielikka, I do believe it's time to you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The Undescendant and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Liberated Tatar Tower. Nice.
Because we got that tower. Oh, this way. Inside. Cool. Oh, it's a part of the inn, kind of.
That's not what I expected. Okay.
Tavern.
At least it's more green. I approve of
It is
that.
more green.
Like,
yeah.
it looks less dead.
There's Istola, there's Tancred.
You want to talk to them?
What? Apparently there's a tavern in the tavern. What? What?
No. VIP bar.
What?
It's VIP bar.
What?
VIP bar.
Apparently there's a boulder here. I'm gonna speak to the boulder. What's going on with you? The horror. The horror. I don't know what happened to him. Poor guy.
I mean, he's sitting in front of Papa Lemo. I guess he saw him.
I guess they're working out, question mark? I don't know. Fun fact, Mordona progressively became the way it is now. In 1.0, it was literally just a campfire. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, they were saying that, like, during quest, they were saying that. Did you check what Tankard is saying?
Let's find out. What are you doing, Thancred? As ravishing as ever. Perhaps, for old time's sake, she would... God's light, don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot.
Since when are you a bard?
You've never been a bard. What are you on about?
You don't even
You
have a bow.
It's never sang.
You have a sword. I mean, more of a dagger than a sword, but still. Can you even sing?
Just the worst bard. God.
Maybe that's what he was busy with. He was earning money as a bard instead of like doing things. Don't kill his dreams.
Bards were once not archers. I mean, he doesn't perform, doesn't sing. Where's his harp?
Yeah, he says no instruments, and we haven't heard him sing, so I don't know. Maybe he's
Also,
shy. Then why
hold
is he
on.
bard?
When it comes to the bards were once not archers, didn't we learn about the origin of the bards with the guy in the main bard quests?
Yeah, he said that the original bards were archers who were playing on their bows.
Yeah. Alright. I'm headed towards the solar.
The origin of the bard starts with Soko. Are we talking to Alpido?
No, fine. Let's go talk. Let's speak to the Alfino. Is it not wonderful, lights? Nary a single presumptuous merchant has darkened our door. I know full well they will come in time, but for now, let us enjoy the respite. Okay. Let's go.
This better be nicely decorated.
You got random people.
I'm glad that they removed books from her room because she didn't read them anyway.
That's true. Well, she doesn't know how to read, so.
Very awful.
Alright, lady. Was he looking at her?
Well, it is certainly spacious. Is that a new frame?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Today marks a new beginning for the scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today we declare our independence.
Weren't we already independent?
Look.
What? What? We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Erosia's people proudly and openly. Even though I'm pretty sure that's what we were already doing, and we weren't beholden to any nation.
If you remember, they were arguing because, like, they were in the Waking Sands, which is like on the territory of one of the states. So
Well,
they were like, we should move to a neutral ground.
It was we were in the Waking Sands, and there was an offer. There was an offer for an investor, from Thanalan. Like that's what they were talking about. But like we didn't accept. They didn't accept any money though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
so
even but like together with that, they were saying that like also like why did you pick Waking Suns if it's like actually a territory of a state?
yeah.
So welcome, Steelmold.
Welcome, Steel Mold. I hope you enjoyed your Stellaris stream. I hope the Duck Empire is doing well. Update us. Is there any more corrupt officials in it?
Am I still an
Ophelia is
official?
the worst person. I mean, Ophelia is the worst person to manage the business. I mean, she is, but like, that's why I'm kind of disappointed that she reclaimed her position because I feel like Alphinod was doing a better job in every way.
I don't think.
I'm still.
Wait, I don't think she did.
Yeah.
I think the way they, if I remember well, when they were talking about like rebuilding the Scions, I think they wanted they said that Minfilia will be like, you know, like the figure, like leader, quote unquote, and like all the management will be actually done by Alphino.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I'm really disappointed that we got the old crew back together. I was really looking forward to like getting like a fresh new team. Remember, like when we were like thinking about like recruiting people in Corythus and all that stuff. Like that would have been cool.
I'm still disappointed that we didn't recruit Belmont. Yeah. It would be a good one.
Feels bad, man.
We need a Belmont to fight Primals.
We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Verosia's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to all Erosian alliances. On the contrary, the antecedents and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. It's your line.
Let my voice rest. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea.
Feels odd. For Eorzea, it feels odd. It feels odd having this like meeting without Urianger and the sister. Like even if they're still going to like live and like do their business at the Waking Sands, like they should still be here for this, you know? Like, right?
Maybe they didn't want to like leave the place unguarded.
But that just means they're never gonna leave it.
Yeah.
That means they're just never gonna. They're just never gonna go outside. They're just done.
Look, you know how Urianger speaks. Do you really think he goes to like buy groceries?
Like he needs to eat. There's no what is it? There's no like menu log. There's no Uber Eats.
You don't know that.
You know?
Maybe they do have one. There's like Chocolog. Question mark.
God damn it. Anyway, Steelmold is updating us. Has been taken out of office by Soko. Krupp and Quirky are leading the main political factions now. Soko, you're now the leader of the cranky Duckloids now.
As it should be.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm waiting to see if there's more dialogue.
There is.
Okay. Go for it.
A moment of your time, Mielikka. I would speak of Elidibus. But look, he is there.
See, I told you. Why wasn't he a part of the whole?
Doesn't like social meetings. Come on.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldation have been met with silence. Oh no.
No one will respond?
Must send a team there right away.
How odd. Allow me to try.
Yeah, maybe you just have bad signal. She's with a different provider.
Yeah, obviously. No response. Surely they would not ignore us.
They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst.
No, see, the Alagans came back and they demanded they give them the Gratia, and they didn't have Gratia. So, you know. No. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters.
We better get a duty unlocked to go and investigate. I'm going to be very upset if we don't go and investigate.
No, we're just gonna get updates from Urianger. Oh, never mind. Their words are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both. Oh no. Oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesion, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus.
'Tis possible that the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are unlike to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or O'Hare? Or Puss? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world the unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Mielikka. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Creel, where are you?
Who?
It's her lover from the students of the Baldesion. I don't know.
Is it?
Never heard the name before.
Your intercession was not foretold. Nambriales. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. They survived the seventh Ardor, and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it doesn't. Serve as you will. So too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last, they see. It's trouble in paradise. A realm awoken. Complete the main scenario quest, build on the stone. Did it. Right. I imagine Minfilia doing wedding ceremonies. Do you? Maybe a funeral. I don't know if her monotonous voice will be fitting for wedding ceremonies. Are you there, Krupp?
I am. We just reached the point where my voice is going out, so you have to give me a moment.
Nice. Nice. So we're almost done with the stream. Almost done. But first, let's speak to Minfilia. Minfilia has a new assignment for you. Still Waters. I'm just catching up on the Discord. Apparently there was a live performance of the Good King Moogle song.
I accidentally found that there are some bands that just perform Final Fantasy music.
Mm-hmm. Alright, go for it.
Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home, when I received a request for assistance from Amargina and Sons mineral concern.
Didn't we already do this?
I know. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that the pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply.
Primals.
The face! Oh boy. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thieves acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest inconvenience. Rendezvous with Ishtola when you arrive. She and Tancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do.
Quest accepted. Also, Phoenix.
Wait, why? Why are we doing that?
Because he redeemed Ga.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, just quickly checking to see if there's any quests out here. There is not. Let's head out into Mordonna. Now that we did the first coil, I wanted to see if the minstrel... I wanted to double check what we needed to finish for that. Elise. Ah, second coil of Bahamut turn 4. Okay, we're almost there.
So where to next?
We are going to Limsa Lominsa. Was just checking to see if we unlocked any quests out here, but nope. Everything is the same.
Well.
Go on, let's see what the hell is going on. What has been happening in Limsa today?
Yeah, the daily Limsa browsing. I found a very small level with ears? Question mark?
Where is that? Found Phoenix. Phoenix is here. And I found the bunny that Daunted was talking about. God damn it.
But do you know who's not here?
What's the tank program?
Tank program is gone. What happened? Did they clean him up?
Soko must have cleaned him out.
I like how the bunny is sitting. Like, no more Easter for you. The fucking pose.
It looks upset. It looks like it's in like timeout, you know?
It's like
Fine.
it's like enough of that Easter bunny. No, I don't have any eggs. Looks so upset. It's great. I love it.
Not gonna lie, I thought that the person that's being like surrounded by blades here, I thought that was Daunted. Like that looks like something that Daunted would do.
Where?
The schoolgirl in front of the
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
This is like a solid Phoenix and Daunted moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Shaking my head.
Nice. This huge lady is called Burning Heart.
Yes. Burning Heart. We have the butler.
This is a nice jacket. Like a biker jacket. Of course, he's called Yuki Meowsifer. Or Mewsifer.
This guy has like too much going on. There's like
No, it's
there's
great.
a lot happening here.
There is. It's great. And this is nice.
But of course, most importantly, Our Lady is here.
Yes. She has a cat on her head.
She does. She does have a cat on her head. Nice. It's the bench lady. Yes, we have a very interesting relationship with her, chat. She made a scene and everyone is visiting her. She's been the bench lady for many months, and we always visit her whenever we
Yes.
can.
We call her Lady.
And
That's her name.
Yes. And every now and then she interacts with us, and it's scary moments. Sometimes she's dead as well. She's died a couple of times.
A couple of times.
Even though she owns a house and an apartment. Yep. Always here on the bench. Always.
It's always her and Tank Program. There's a guy who's always dead here in the middle called Tank Program.
Yeah, feels bad, man. I don't know what happened to Tank Program.
Recently,
okay.
Recently, Tank Program is usually joined by hi, hello. That's another person that's always there.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I'm worried about him, and I hope soon he can return to being dead.
That's a nice dress.
If only the jails of FFXIV were in Ultras. They visit, chat. They visit from time to time. Every now and then, the Chibi Jades or the Jade Police show up.
Yeah.
They wander the. What's it called?
Usually it's the Chibi Jades.
Yeah.
I think the regular Jade Police is only on FFXIV. Yes, there is also a sexy progman. But he doesn't come regularly. I don't think. Yeah, they can have to clean up Tank Program's but pretty much. Oh yeah, guys, did you know that I'm a dancer?
Yes, Krupp is now also a dancer. This is true.
Look. Huh. I'm a dancer.
Yes. A dancer. Alright, well, you know what? Hello, Phoenix.
Oh my.
That is not how you sit on the bench. No. Yes, we are done for the day. We're done for the day. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We did a lot of story progression. What else did we do? Did we do anything else? Story
We killed the Moggle.
We killed the Moogle King on hard mode. We're gonna have to do it again on extreme one of these days. And we will also have to do the second coils. We'll do them one of these days as well. Maybe tomorrow. It kind of depends. We have to find a day where everyone is free, like Phoenix, Daunted, Kara, and Soko, so we can all jump in together, and kill the Moogle King, and also do the second, and then eventually third coils.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Also, Daunted and Phoenix are fighting because Daunted got bunny ears.
Oh
God damn it,
no!
Daunted.
Oh no! What have you done?
Awful. Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're done for the day. I'm going to go and pass out because it's quite late here in Australia. Yeah. I'm gonna head off.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.